Imagine this. You're walking across your living room, just like you've done thousands of times before. But this time, something feels different. Your legs suddenly feel shaky, your vision blurs for just a moment, and you reach out to steady yourself on the nearest chair. Maybe you laugh it off, maybe you think, I just stood up too quickly. But what if I told you that one of the most common drinks many seniors enjoy every single day could secretly be the reason why your balance feels unsteady? This isn't just about feeling a little dizzy. This is about your independence. This is about whether you can keep living life on your own terms, moving freely without the constant fear of falling. Because here's the truth. Falls are the #1 cause of serious injuries for seniors. They can mean broken bones, long hospital stays, or in some cases, losing the ability to live independently. And yet, millions of older adults are unknowingly sipping on drinks that quietly make these risks worse. Stay with me, because over the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal which drinks are the real culprits, why they affect balance so dramatically, and, most importantly, what you can do about it starting today. And let me tell you, once you understand the truth, you'll never look at your glass the same way again. Let me share a story. Mary is a 72-year-old retired schoolteacher who always prided herself on staying active. Every afternoon, she would sit in her favorite chair and pop open a can of soda. It was her treat, her little pick-me-up. But slowly, she began noticing something. When she stood up after finishing her soda, her legs sometimes felt weak, almost like jelly. One afternoon, as she walked to the kitchen, she stumbled, catching herself just before hitting the counter. It scared her. When Mary told her doctor about it, she was shocked by what she learned. The combination of sugar and caffeine in her sodas was causing sudden spikes and crashes in her blood sugar. Add to that the dehydrating effect of caffeine, and her body was left struggling to stay balanced. Mary decided to cut back. Within weeks, she felt steadier, more confident, and the fear of stumbling began to fade. And Mary isn't the only one. George, 68, loved winding down in the evening with a glass of whiskey. It was his ritual, his way of relaxing. But his daughter noticed he often looked a little unsteady in the mornings. At first, George brushed it off, saying, "It's just because I just woke up." But when he finally reduced his nightly drink, the difference was undeniable. His morning dizziness faded, his walks around the block became smoother, and he admitted he felt more alert and confident. These aren't rare stories. They represent what so many seniors experience without realizing why. The drinks we reach for, sodas, coffees, alcoholic beverages, can quietly chip away at our balance, and over time, that adds up to serious risks. Now let's talk about why these drinks affect balance so strongly, especially as we age. Here's the surprising part. It's not just one drink, it's a whole group of them. Sugary sodas, alcoholic beverages, and even excess coffee or caffeinated drinks can all work against your balance. Here's why. First, dehydration. As we age, our natural sense of thirst weakens. That means we are already at higher risk of not drinking enough water. Now add drinks like soda, coffee, or alcohol, all of which act as diuretics, pulling water from your body. That dehydration directly affects your brain and your muscles, causing dizziness, confusion, and unsteady steps. Second, sugar spikes and crashes. Drinks loaded with sugar cause your blood sugar to skyrocket, giving you a quick burst of energy. But what goes up must come down. When that sugar crashes, you're left weak, shaky, and unstable on your feet. For seniors, these crashes can be especially dangerous. Third, caffeine and sleep. Too much caffeine, whether from soda, coffee, or even tea, can disrupt sleep. And poor sleep is directly linked to slower reflexes, reduced muscle strength, and weaker coordination. If you've ever felt groggy and unsteady after a bad night's sleep, you know exactly what I mean. Now imagine that grogginess becoming a daily risk. And finally, alcohol. Even small amounts can affect balance, slow reflexes, and blur vision. A single glass of wine or whiskey in the evening may not seem like a big deal, but for seniors, the effects are magnified. It's not just about how you feel in the moment, it's about the lingering effects on your nervous system and coordination that can carry into the next day. But here's the surprising part. It doesn't take much. Even just 1 or 2 of these drinks a day can create enough imbalance in your body to increase your risk of falling. And that's why it's so important to pay attention to what you're drinking. Let me pause here and ask you something. Have you ever noticed your legs feeling shaky after a soda? Or maybe felt dizzy after your morning coffee? Or maybe you've had a stumble you couldn't quite explain. Drop a comment below if you've experienced anything like that. Your story could help another senior watching this video feel less alone, and it might even inspire them to make a change. If you're over 50 or in your golden years, don't miss out on tips that can truly make a difference in your health and independence. Subscribe now and join a community of seniors who are taking small but powerful steps towards stronger bodies, sharper minds, and a better quality of life. One click could be the start of feeling better every single day, so hit that subscribe button today. Now, I can almost hear you thinking, so, does this mean I can never enjoy my favorite drinks again? Not necessarily. This isn't about never touching coffee or juice again. It's about balance. Ironic, right? It's about making small, smart changes that protect your body instead of hurting it. So, what can you drink instead that actually helps your balance? Let's go through a few powerful options. Number 1. Infused water. Plain water can feel boring, but add slices of lemon, cucumber, or even berries, and suddenly it's refreshing and enjoyable. Best of all, it keeps you hydrated without sugar or caffeine. Number 2. Herbal teas. Chamomile, peppermint, rooibos. They're soothing, hydrating, and filled with antioxidants that support your overall health. Number 3. Coconut water. It's nature's sports drink, rich in electrolytes that your muscles and nerves need to function properly. Number 4. Diluted juice. If you love juice, try mixing half juice with half water. It still tastes great, but you cut the sugar load in half, giving your body a smoother, more balanced response. And number 5. Milk or fortified plant-based alternatives. These provide calcium and vitamin D, nutrients your bones rely on to stay strong, reducing the risk of fractures if you do stumble. See, the point isn't deprivation. It's about giving your body what it truly needs to keep you steady, confident, and independent. And let's face it, independence is the real goal here. Think about it. Being able to walk across your living room without fear. Being able to take a stroll with your grandkids, garden in your yard, or simply move around your home freely, without the constant shadow of what if I fall? That's priceless. And it starts with something as simple as choosing the right drink. Now let me ask you again, what drink do you rely on most? Is it soda? Coffee? Maybe a nightly glass of wine? And are you willing to experiment by cutting back, just to see how your body responds? Leave your answer in the comments. I promise, your story might be the encouragement someone else needs. And if you're watching this right now, I want to invite you to join this community. If you care about protecting your balance, your independence, and your health, hit that subscribe button right now. This channel is your personal guide to staying strong and steady after 60. Every week, we share simple tips that could literally save you from a dangerous fall, or even save your life. So here's the bottom line. That common drink you thought was harmless may actually be stealing your balance and putting you at risk. But you are not powerless. By cutting back, choosing smarter alternatives, and paying attention to how your body feels, you can reclaim your strength, your steadiness, and your confidence. Balance isn't just about not falling. It's about freedom. It's about independence. It's about enjoying life on your own terms. So take this step today. Swap that soda for infused water. Trade that late-night drink for a calming herbal tea. Give your body the support it deserves. And watch how those small changes add up to a stronger, safer, more confident you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this helpful. And remember, you are stronger than you think, steadier than you realize, and every choice you make today is an investment in your independence tomorrow. Stay strong, stay steady, and keep moving forward.